Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's official prices. And is Games Workshop finally taking a hint? This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. So obviously there's been a lot of pushback lately about Games Workshop's recent price increase announcement, and I can't help but think Games Workshop is getting the message loud and clear. So not only did we see some prices not go up as expected, we've actually seen some of the prices coming down. So let's take a look. So first we have the chapter approved Pariah Nexus mission deck and mission objectives. So the set is priced at $35, right in line with what the previous Leviathan set was priced at, so no increase. And then we had the brand new Pariah Nexus objective set priced at $35. And then moving on to the Codex Adepta Sororitas. So the regular Codex is available at $60 USD, which is the same price as the Codexes have been in the past, so no increase. And we could presume that if this is true, the limited edition Codex is going to be priced at $90. So again, no price increase on the Codex. And then we had the new Battleforce Army of Faith. So we saw with the Chaos boxes and some of the Christmas boxes last year, they were priced at $230. Some of them have more value than the others. This one's a little bit on the lower end with actual MSRP value inside, but this is priced at $215. So actually $15 cheaper than what I was expecting and what we saw with the previous Battle Forces. So an actual price decrease on this, and there is still a lot of value relative to MSRP in this box, as it's over $320 in value for $215. So pretty nice box set. And then we have Pariah, the Ministorum Priest with Vindictor, priced at $35, right in line with what I would expect. And then we have the Adepta Sororitas dice and datasheet cards. So the dice in the past have been priced at $33.50 for 16 dice. And again, no change on this, still $33.50. The datasheet cards have all been priced at $35. And the Adepta Sororitas cards are again priced at $35, so no increase. And then we had the Combat Patrol Adepta Sororitas. So we have definitely seen some shrinkflation in the Combat Patrols. Some of the value inside of these box sets has for sure been eroded away. This one is still a nice box set and everything. We did see the price change on this, so this has gone up to $168. So going forward, I would expect all of the Combat Patrols to be priced at $168, and then probably the Vanguard Spearhead boxes for Sigmar to go up as well, which is very unfortunate. These were priced at $160, so they went up $8, right in line with what I was expecting. I predicted somewhere between $165 and like $175. So while I'm not surprised, I do think this is an overall net negative for the game. Whenever your jumping point and your discount box that you always have available goes up in price, that overall raises the cost of new players entering the hobby, which in my opinion is a bad thing. $168 instead of $160 is only $8 more, but arguably these are already overpriced, and we're definitely raising the bar on what it takes to join the hobby, which is not good because you realistically want to get people hooked, you want to get people into the game and then get them to spend money. And I think a lot of people see this price tag, see the $168 and turn around and go somewhere else. And then moving on from there, we had the Codex Genestealer Cults. So $60 for this, again, not going up in cost. And the limited edition book, sweet cover here, presumably going to be $90 from Games Workshop. So again, no price increases on these. And then we had the new Genestealer Cults Battleforce, the Biosanctic Broodsurge. So a lot of value in this box set relative to MSRP. This one's got closer to like $375 in models inside. Really nice box set right here. And again, did not go up in price, actually went down. So we were expecting the $230 price tag from the recent Chaos boxes and some of the Christmas boxes. Games Workshop has this priced at $215. So really nice box right here. Definitely one of the better ones coming out recently. And while $215 is still a lot of money, relative to MSRP, this is an amazing box and I think it's going to be extremely popular. So very happy to see this coming down in price to $215. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now back to the video. And then moving on from there, we have the Combat Patrol Genestealer Cults. So again, price the same as the rest of the Combat Patrols will be at $168. Still a nice box, but not nearly as good as the value inside the Battle Forces. Again, because these are part of the existing range and always going to be offered, it's very clear Games Workshop is trying to raise their overall entry level or price point for new players and decrease the value inside of the always available box sets. So definitely unfortunate, but realistically, seeing the battle forces come down and the books all stay the same is definitely a net positive. All right, and then moving on from there, we have the Genestealer Cults dice and datasheet cards. So the dice, again, 16 dice in the set. I do like the purple with white pips. $33.50 for the dice for 16 of them. And then the Genestealer Cults cards, $35 for this card pack. Right in line with what we've previously seen, no price increase. All right, and then we had the Big Mac. So first time on his own, he's going to be priced at $52 USD. So no surprises here. I would expect Games Workshop was planning to price him at 50 and has increased the price 4%. So we see him at 52. Beautiful model, awesome in game terms. 52 bucks is definitely a lot for a single character. This is a chunky boy, so I can't say that I'm surprised. All right, and then we see the Shield Captain with Adresite Spear. So he is going to be priced at $42, right in line with what we see for like Terminator-sized characters. Again, I would expect he was going to come out at 40. Games Workshop has increased the price $2 or about 5%. Nice new model. Definitely not surprised by this. 42 bucks for the Shield Captain. All right, and then we had the White Dwarf issue 501. So 11 bucks for White Dwarf issue 501. Again, no price increase. And then we had the brand new Siege of Vrax, and this is the hardback version. $30 USD for this. Right in line with what we've seen in the past. No price increase. And then we won't actually have the limited edition Siege of Vrax price until it goes live on Saturday. In the past, Games Workshop has been pricing these books at $75 to $85. We did just see the Lilith Hesperex book come out at $65. So I'm not sure exactly where this one's going to be, but I would presume probably closer to 65, maybe 75. But we won't actually know officially until Saturday. And then finishing up with the Black Library Classics, we have the Rose in the Darkness and Creed coming in paperback, and these are priced at $17.99, exactly what we've seen in the past. So again, no price increase. So while it is definitely a negative seeing the combat patrols go up to 168, and presumably the Vanguard's going to be going up as well, or Spearheads for Sigmar, the jumping off point for a lot of people's new armies, and raising the bar on what it costs to get into the game is definitely a negative. The best deals continue to be and have always been the battle forces. And honestly, seeing Games Workshop cut the price on these down to $215 is definitely awesome. These box sets are amazing. I think this one in particular is going to be extremely popular as there is a ton of value compared to MSRP. And I'm definitely happy to see that some of our pushback, some of the people turning their back on the hobby, or some of the outrage towards Games Workshop and their upcoming price increases has obviously been heard. Because the truth is, if Games Workshop thought they could get away with it, they would definitely be charging $230 a piece for these. And we've seen these battle forces selling out like crazy. So honestly, for once, I can say this is a positive surprise from Games Workshop. And same thing with the Army of Faith Battleforce for the Sisters. It's not quite as good of a value based on like the MSRP inside, but seeing Games Workshop raising prices across the board, or at least announcing it, and then seeing the books and the battle forces not going up and the battle forces actually going down by 15 bucks is definitely a positive thing. So obviously Games Workshop has heard the people, decided not to raise the prices on a lot of their products even after announcing it, and actually decrease the price on the battle forces. And I think this is great. Is Warhammer still expensive? Of course it is. But seeing the pushback actually heard by Games Workshop and them going a different route means that enough people are making their voices heard and Games Workshop is listening. So let me know down below what you're most excited about. Are you going to be picking up these battle forces? I know I'm super excited for them. I'm getting both of the books and then the new Pariah Nexus cards as well. What do you think of Games Workshop not raising the prices on a lot of stuff, even after announcing it? What do you think about them cutting the prices on the battle forces? Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And of course, special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on Games Workshop products. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man. And for once, a positive surprise from Games Workshop. And I'm out of here.